for some
Wonderful.
Grounded 2 Part 3.
With a special guest who has no idea what's happening.
It's Bearded Jenna.
It is Bearded Jenna. I think that's the best way to describe me, to be honest.
Yes, last week you and Vinny pulled the wool over mine and Jenna's eyes, except for Jenna kinda seen it coming.
Jenna knew there would be shenanigans. She did not see that specific shenanigan happening.
Ah, we're doing the old preparing shaders. I thought we had skipped this because it had done it on the load up. But apparently there's
No, no, no.
shaders for
That
loading
was,
the
that
game.
was just the shaders for the loading screen, mate. You gotta have shaders for the loading screen.
And then there's shaders for the actual game, as Grounded had an update today. I did not
Is
have a
it
look at patch
counting down
notes.
from 2000 odd?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Thank you very much for our viewers for joining us for Watch the Countdown Simulator.
It's like New Year's, but there's no celebration at the end.
The celebration, I suppose, is getting to play the game.
Nah, that's punishment.
So what's the plan today going to be? I've been following the streams silently from just watching and commenting every now and again, but you mentioned that you were hoping to upgrade your Omni.
Yes, we're going to try and upgrade the Omni Hammer to Tier 2. As I did a little bit
Amazing.
off-camera mining and managed to get the Omni Axe to Tier 2. So we can cut down grass a lot easier, and we can now cut down the weed stems as well. We've also now got a little bit of a base going on. It'll be easier to show once we get in game, but rather than just put up walls, I think I've got a little house built. We are still being attacked by the Strangers' forces, however. Don't worry, that's still happening. But we do.
I'm glad. I was worried it was going to be too easy for you today.
No. We had 3 self-blowing up creatures. Maybe that's the PG way to put that wording. Attack last session, or during the off-camera mining, and almost destroyed all the work I'd put in.
Well, that's pretty good.
But our 2 quests for today, during the 3 hours I'll hopefully be live, is get to the top of the picnic table alive, and find the materials for a Tier 2 Omni Hammer. As we'll only be able to get the better upgrade materials by upgrading the Omni Hammer. So last time we were creating quartz and marble. Quartz makes your weapons do more damage, marble makes your armor take more damage. And yeah, the only way we're going to get better versions of those is getting lucky from loot drops or finding them in the wild. Oh, one other thing. Oh, sorry,
Okay.
No,
I was going to ask, your quartz armor, you were saying it takes more damage, meaning that
it's got
is
higher
better.
defense.
Right.
Right.
What were you going to say?
Quite an efficient way to get around.
While I was collecting weed stems for building this base, I got a new trinket.
Oh, wonderful.
So there's a mechanic in the game that you can use dandelion tufts as sort of like parachutes.
Yes. Yeah, I've seen little clips of people doing that.
So now there is the fluffy dandelion tuft, which is a trinket that is essentially one of those dandelion tufts that doesn't go away.
Oh, cool.
So
you can kind of like glide a little bit?
Yeah. This is not how I left my base. So I'm going to assume they made some changes.
Oh.
So, like,
or maybe it was a loading error?
Maybe? But it would seem they've reduced the height of this rock, potentially.
Or maybe the depth of it? It looks as if they're floating.
Oh, they've definitely sunk the rock, because, so I'll get off to Anthony. So as you can kind of see, it says supporting 0. basically, if the supporting foundation goes away, everything will go away.
Yeah.
What's been worrying me is that I can't seem to find what is actually supporting everything to reinforce it. So like that side says supporting 0, over here it's supporting 0. You know, so it's like, what is actually the support?
Let's reestablish
Yeah.
homeostasis.
Right,
Maybe
let's
it's
see.
fell through.
I genuinely think it's they've decreased the size of the rock. Because, well, very simply put, over here looks exactly how I left it. This looks spot on. Over here, it just looks like they've sunk the rock, and now more of the foundation that I had built is exposed. So let's see.
I'm wondering if maybe it's because you've built it on a rock asset or something.
I have no idea, but what I'm gonna try and do is
'Cause presumably the game is recognizing the grey rock as different from Earth in some capacity.
yeah. Basically, what we're going to try and do is sink this down so that it's at least supporting again. So that
Well,
there's
if
another
it-
attack.
If none of that is supporting anything,
A little elbow
Could
grease
you
and
just
continuity, as
delete
Grandpa
it?
says.
and then it would just be a floating base.
Technically no, because it's still connected over there. But also, I don't want to mess about with it.
That's fair.
I do not want to risk something going wrong. Right, let's see. Well, at least these perfectly line up. These are going to need moved though. Right, do we have enough? Yes, we do. We've got enough weed stems. Perfect. And crisis potentially avoided. You never.
Did
really
you have
know.
stairs there previously?
No, literally, see this stone here? It was all the way up to like here.
Yeah.
So it was literally like the natural terrain would take you up to this block. Right.
Oh.
So, as our quest is to upgrade the Omni Wrench, or sorry, the Omni Hammer. To get a tier 2 hammer, we're going to need the Lingonberry Leather. So we need to figure out where the heck that is. But we've got enough ladybug heads to last us no problem. What I did do while I was off camera is I've kind of searched this area here, hoping that this might be some berry bushes. I didn't see any berries, but I did find lots of problems.
Okay. Problems are great.
So I found scorpions, I found spiders, and
Mm.
some sort of beetle, a stink beetle I think it was. Right, I need some food.
Why did you think berry bushes might be there? Just because it looks quite bushy on the map?
Yeah, so if you look kind of from the map perspective, that's roughly what the bush looked like in the last game. And, well, if we can get a decent view, don't know about yourself, Bearded Jenna, but that kind of looks like a bush all the way over there. Looks like we're kind of surrounded at least by a hedge.
Yeah, I was thinking hedge more than bush.
But we're working with grounded logic, which means they could maybe have berries. Because I actually did find some blueberries all the way over here at the picnic table.
Ah, okay.
Because, yes, that's where berries grow. It looks like I do not have any food that isn't rotten.
That
Yes,
could be
well,
a problem.
So, we're sure as hell gonna drop that. And we'll just go find some raw mushroom.
The texture is unpleasant.
Grab some sap. So I learned my lesson from the last little adventure. I'm gonna need a torch. Can I make one just yet? No, what am I missing? Sap and dry grass. Sorry, sprigs and dry grass. We can make flint. We can make 1 fibre bandage. So, as a viewer, dear bearded Jenna, how have you been finding the watch experience, having never played Grounded before in your life?
It looks like a really cool game. It looks like it's not my gameplay style. Like I kind of like Ark and sort of Pal World type stuff, but I think the actual survival elements just frustrate me, and I end up being like, oh, okay, well, I really like the base building and the crafting, and then as soon as an enemy comes out, I'm just like, son of a bitch, just fuck off. Leave me alone.
That's roughly how I feel whenever a mate shows up.
Yeah, I find, especially if I die and I lose all my stuff, I find I get too irritated by it to continue.
I will say, it does feel like the difficulty's been turned up since the first game.
Which is kind of good. Like, I think that's what you're kind of expecting when you're playing a game like this, of like, the first one is the intro to what they believe they could do based on the limited budget.
Oh,
but like, I feel like... Oh.
What are you?
What are he?
I don't think I've seen this before. A milkweed tuft. What was milkweed all about?
More
This is one
loot
thing
for
about
my collection.
the buddy that's been annoying me a little bit. It's nice that it's coded to come over to me, but it always seems to get right in your face and kind of... Oh! Are you trying to metamorphosize? Hang on, we're going to go up there and interrupt that process. I'll go to hell. You're not worth my time.
If that caterpillar is just on a structure, is the structure demolishable?
Not that one, unfortunately. I think it's too thick. Where was it? It's over there. But it's platformable. Yeah, are you just hanging your butt over there for no reason?
It's highly possible, if they've updated stuff today, that there's a world here where things are just going to be acting very strangely while the code kind of sits for a bit.
Yeah, it was a milkweed tuft. Yeah, I think the first thing we're going to do is I press control instead of shift there. I'm going to head back to base real quick, get these scanned and see what we can do. So I don't remember there being in the first one, but that could just be I never got to that part. Fetch.
I like the scanning feature. Was that in the first game as well?
Yeah. So it seems like it's a new building material for houses.
Maybe for like tougher, higher health houses?
I assume so. So that can make fuzzy parkers. Okay. So I'm going to assume like a fuzzy parker's like...
For
like
the
a
cold
healthy-
region.
Yeah. We'll probably need that for going to the ice cream cart. So I said that can be turned into more of the milkweed stuff. Is that over here maybe?
Did you get anything from the caterpillar? Just meat?
Meat and some parts which we already got in the previous ones. Yeah, chill reduction. So we need lingonberry leather, silk rope, milkweed tufts, and bee fuzz. We might find some bees at the table.
I've noticed the lingonberry leather coming up quite a lot in some of the previous crafting stuff.
Yeah, I think that's going to be kind of a gateway material until I figure out where to get it.
Yeah.
So let's get these dropped off in the bare minimum. I'm going to need these. Going to need this for torch. The last bit we need is clover, which there should be some over by the lake. By lake I mean like dirt puddle. Come on, Anthony.
Enchanting.
I know I made the comment that he doesn't come over, or sorry, he comes over too much, but now he's not coming over at all.
Maybe the pathing's not great.
Yeah.
I would rather have my dad.
Yeah, it looks like a massive, massive, complicated game.
There's the clovers. See, the only time I've really found the first one complicated in any stretch, or even struggled as much as I kind of have with the start of this one, was when you got to the toy box, or sorry, the sandbox. As that was when you got first introduced to the sizzle mechanic, where, oh god, the sandbox is roasting, you're dying of heat.
Ah.
And one of the ways you dealt with that was there would be ant lions that you could kill. And their parts would make armour that you could use for sizzle reduction. Oh, hello.
Science!
Irregular covalent SMPI42Z particles.
Cool. Just a wee tunnel, I guess. Don't think I'm missing anything other than that's some sap. Yes. Some. Yep. Okay. Never mind. I was.
I do like the
Oh,
sound effect for the raw science, though.
Wave
I think it would get really repetitive, but
Seriously,
I think
Anthony. So I'm trying to mine this, but Anthony is that far up my arse, but it is taking away the fun because it's trying to mount me on him. There we go. So I think that was all done here, nice. I think you don't hear it enough that you get worn out of it. Get this torch away, please.
Yes.
So part of my plan is that when we get over, I'm going to make a second green tower, so that if I die, I'll
You'll
have a
respawn
respawn point.
where you yeah.
Plant fiber. I'll actually turn the. I've got the chat up just in case, but I'm going to turn that off just to save a couple of frames.
Yeah, it's starting to lag a little bit. I'm watching live on the screen, so there's a wee bit of a delay between what you're doing and what I can see.
Yeah, we did. When we bought this Wi-Fi for my house, we did not take streaming into the account.
Yeah.
But that's okay. The future World of Relay streaming house will have all equities and such.
I paid top dollar for average broadband speeds. That's not entirely true. I do get fairly decent Wi-Fi here. It's not so bad.
Where?
I'd like to think that there's been no real issues of lag.
Yeah, so it always seems like you're gonna jump into Scorpion's fleet of town. Okay, one down, two down, and just a big one. Let's get some distance. How aggressive are you gonna be? Very.
Are the scorpions like the toughest enemy that you are facing at the moment?
Not really. It's... I would say any orc phase has been tough. Nice. Got stunned.
Now let's see who needs help.
Like, it's... The most
It's
difficult thing
alright,
about the
I'll take
scorpions is
care
that
of
they
it.
always seem to come in threes. And it can get very easy to get fucking caught off guard when you're trying to parry 3 different attacks. Because so if I had a shield
The
build, it
texture
would,
is
when I blocked, it would take all the
unpleasant.
damage, but it would just consume a lot of stamina.
Yeah.
Perfect parrying for me will... So that's timing the parry correctly, but you take no damage. And it'll reward me by giving me all the stamina back.
For each perfect parry, you get all your stamina back for if you get a shield.
Because of the mutation I've got, give me a sec, I pissed off a...
Yeah.
I can hear that I pissed off a spider. And I'm trying to ignore it. Nah, we ain't getting away. No, I'm dying of first, but I'm a little
Buggy is winded.
Oh, we've got cardio fan. Right, first things first, I need to drink.
It's clean, but I worry about my mineral intake.
Who's gonna be able to get that from this? Anthony. Yes, we are.
Science.
Sorry,
Irregular covalent
yeah.
SNPI 42Z
so,
particles.
let me pull up the... So these are like perks, basically. And we have
Yeah.
this one, Parry Master. Perfect blocks, restore stamina, and basically the way I'm going, one good block and I've got all my stamina back.
Quite an efficient
That's
way
pretty
get
decent, to be
around.
fair, as a mutation goes.
But the cost is, because I'm not using a shield, blocking, take reduced damage, not no damage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Science.
Still hurts. And when you're 3v1 trying to time perfect parries, it gets a bit tricky. I really want to jump that, but I'm technically right there. Can we... Where's the lead to? Can we build that?
The feat of miniature engineering, that one.
We're going to try and be cheeky by using and setting respawn points. And then
This
let's
counts as
keep-
research, right?
So it's resistant to smashing but weak to slashing. And stabbing in the eyes hurts it a lot more. I don't have stabbing, but I do have slashing. Nice. So
Is your 2 pointed hands your punching gloves
Yes.
slashing, not stabbing?
yeah,
They
somehow
look
that's not even
very
bludgeoning, this is
stabby.
slashing.
I must say, from an outside observer's point of view, those look very stabby.
Tell me about it. I suppose they are made from like scorpion stuff, so
Which again are very stabby animals.
well they're 50-50. Their claws are more slashy. Okay, so Anthony has decided to go into the void, and we have joined them. We've kinda glitched ourselves into the mesh, but it's doesn't look very useful. Fortunately, I can call Anthony back, and we will be good. But hello, Nerdpod. We love resources. So as you can see, there is a backpack at the top of the picnic table. That is because during the off-camera mining I ended up there. and was doing pretty good until I died. Is this like a tier 3 weed? No, I don't even know what this is. Right, let's see if we can call Anthony over. There he goes, he's out the mesh.
Yeah.
So we get up this by the tablecloth. Oh, hello. That's... I don't remember this being here last time, but it's here now, so...
This counts as
Where
research.
did it go?
Right?
Right, it's resistant to stabbing, so either... In fact, I'd be better off to use my club, because my gauntlets do slashing and venom.
Weakness is spicy. I wonder, is there like food type weapons?
Yes. So, if you remember last stream, you might have seen me find a mint.
Yes.
That is fresh damage. These are the guys that blow up, which is why I'm trying to make sure they actually die. Oh, for God's sake, I'm dehydrated again. And it appears if you stack your canteens. Okay, where's the empty canteen? I would like to get rid of that so I can have my normal canteen work again, please.
I can feel my cells rehydrating.
Yeah, so how do I drop this? There. Oh jeez. I got kicked away big time. But so spicy damage comes from, I believe there's actually some up here, but we can't get them yet. It requires a tier 2 hammer. But you've got sour, you've got fresh, and you've got spicy. Oh, I realised what this was on the border.
Yeah.
Yeah, after our last episode, I now hate cockroaches. Oh, nice work, Anthony.
That's kind of fair.
Yeah, I was not a big fan of when that one joined in when I was fighting the scorpion. Mind your own business, you know. So we've got a mosquito down there, I'm ignoring it.
Live and let live mentality.
No, death to all cockroaches from now on. Other than that, what have you got? All that. And it's gone. Well, I hear it, but not you. It's like the combat music started, but I don't see what I'm in combat with. Right there. So I think that would be a shortcut over there, except for there's 2 giant orb weavers, which I'm not in the mood to fight at the minute. So I think we'll go this way.
Yeah.
Buggy is winded.
Shit, that's a lot of health. And I need food, which I don't think I've got any on me. Did I pick up anything? Nope, this might be a very quick run then. So we don't have any food, so right now our stamina is half. I don't really think there's going to be an easy way to get a hold of food up here.
You would think the picnic table would have like some sort of food kicking about on it.
That'd be nice. So yeah, here's the spicy candy, which gives you the spicy damage stuff.
Yeah.
I can't
Can you harvest it?
move.
Not yet, so we need the tier 2 hammer. We don't have it.
Yeah.
So let's get another
Feel
drink
my
of water
cells
down.
rehydrating.
And let's try and make sure we're full health. As I've noticed I've been getting a one shot quite often compared to the first game. Right, here. Stay distracted. So I've kind of just adopted the same strategies as I did in the first game, which was in between their attacks, hit them with as much stun damage as you can. And hope you stun them and then just lay into them. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't.
It seems like that time it worked pretty well.
Yeah, like I said, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Sometimes you pray. And right now I am praying to find any type of food. Oh, in fact, this is kind of decent. So the first time the game came up, I didn't have the tier 2 axe. Now we got a bunch of these pine needles. I know I need them for something, but I don't remember what. I think my main goal is going to be to get straight back to my bag before looting anything. So I assume all the resources that I collected the first time will be back, and also will be on my bag. In fact, what I did discover is Anthony's inventory doesn't go away when he dies. So
Oh, that's good.
I want to keep, we throw it on Anthony. The fangs are going to be useful. I think that's the main things I care about. In fact, not there. Can't forget them. Right, thank you, Anthony. So, this is fun. It is our first interaction with the cult mechanic.
This one's for you, Prometheus. This
So,
area is
we've got the
positively
chilling bar at the
Siberian.
top. It's going to fill up as we're being exposed. And if it gets full, we get frozen and take a chunk of damage. What I have discovered is the torch slows that down.
Aha!
So I'm hoping it's going to be enough that I can maybe make it through here before I take any type of damage. We're almost there. Can I squeeze? There we go. If you jump just at the top bit there, it counts as being out the box when you're not.
Which they are definitely going to fix if they notice.
Nah. They're actually kind of cool about some things. So there is a bug currently in the game that if you do a charge attack and then enter camera mode, it kind of stores your momentum and then will launch you across the map. What I'm in a fight with you. This is less of a fight and more of a yeah. Right, Anthony, where are you, buddy? There he is. Oh, that apple actually is food. If we please be a tier 2 axe, that'd be fantastic. It is amazing.
Is it mealtime yet?
Well, perfect.
Got a little bit of effort into this, Pete. It will be.
I would rather have my dad's cooker.
Ah. The good news is that I'm not accidentally consuming rotten, I'm just picking up the rotten. Because I was just holding down the consume button there, which is fortunately the same button as pick up.
Yeah.
So, yay to avoiding food poisoning. But we're in pretty decent shape to fight whatever we fight up here now. apparently you can use the rotten food to make like a little farm, which I think is new. Okay, I don't see anything guarding my bag other than the thing that's coming up. Wherever it actually comes up from. Unless, did you go kill it? You did, Anthony. Good boy. It's a crouch button, that's it. So that is a shit ton of spider eggs. But again, get my items first. So easily distracted. Right. So, yep, here's a bunch of blueberry chunks. And a bunch of acorns that I must have come up here with. Jesus. Right, Anthony, I need to borrow your inventory. Apparently, that's a crafting material? Okay. Fair play.
What's a material?
The fresh apple bits.
Oh!
Did I just take all the oh, for God's sake. So, for whatever reason, the button to close the menu wasn't working. But the button to take everything out of his inventory, that's working just fine. And where was my other thing? Right, that should be enough for me. Anthony, move, please.
Right.
He's just, he's doing that thing of a cat trying to get onto your keyboard.
He
Just
really
like,
is.
just getting in the way. He's like, I could help. I could get involved with this.
To an extent, he is helping. So we've got a little plant over there with some petals, which I'm not sure the purpose of. Got that takeaway box with a bunch of spider eggs. There's actually a dead guy in that bottle over there. Like, don't ask me how he made it to the top of the picnic table and then died in the bottle. But he did. So, it seems the mysterious stranger who's trying to murder us is using these orc transmission devices. Anthony, please.
Guard it with your life.
We have to hack them to disable them. And
Good job you're playing a nerd.
yep. I don't know, I kind of expected that we were going to get jumped, honestly. So this guy down here
This counts as
is what
research,
killed me
right?
last time. As you can see, he's got one of those orc mind control things on. He hits like a motherfucking freight train. I never really got a chance to explore much up here before I got freight trained one shot by him. See the spider there? I'm ignoring it. Here's science. There it is. And there's a threat detector.
Science.
What a fascinating substance.
It's a shame there's a bunch of lint up here, which is like tier 3 rope. But I do not have the material to collect it yet. But it's good to know it's here for when we do eventually get tier 3 materials.
Is that going to be an Omni hammer thing?
That'll be an Omni Axe.
Omni axe.
And to make an Omni Axe at tier 3. No, that's tier 2, so it's not even showing me the tier 3 about 1 yet. So maybe it's not in the game yet. Regardless, find the orc soldiers by the pines and the transmitter by the can. So that's the pines over there. Oh, there's a wee. Maybe no. Don't get distracted. Well, it's not really getting distracted if we're exploring the yard trying to find tier 3 materials.
Yeah. Do you maybe need to buy the level 3 upgrade at that place where you sometimes have to buy crafting stuff?
Maybe. So So there's some sort of... hang on. Where's... So there's one of these discs that'll give us more things to buy out that direction. Under that tree. I can already tell there's going to be something over there I'm not going to enjoy fighting. The blueberries are not back, but over here, my god, there was hundreds. Hundreds is an exaggeration, but there was a very good amount. Like,
Is it maybe worth going back to your base and dropping everything off before coming back again?
absolutely, but I just noticed that is a pest. So over there, that is a tier 2 golden milk molar. They would allow us to get any of these upgrades. We could increase how many arrows we have. I don't use them, so that would be useless. But we could increase consumables or increase our resources, which would save us some inventory space. So we really need that tier 2 hammer.
Favorite new mode of transportation.
But yes, you are completely spot on. It is so worth just getting back to base and not losing these resources. So let's find a decent way down without breaking my neck. In fact, there is a decent way down without breaking my neck. Also, hello pine needles. If this turns out to just be like a different type of arrow, I think I might be a little bit annoyed.
What would you like it to be other than an arrow?
A material for a new weapon would be great. Or armor. Come on, I'm pressing left shift, please deploy. There we go.
Why don't you like the arrows?
It's just not my fighting style. Like, honestly, plain simple, it's just not my preferred fighting style. Like that Anthony spawned in behind us, but I prefer to choose that he also had his own little tuff that he flew down with.
Dandelion thing that yeah.
Oh, those were interesting to fight, and we fought one of these the other day. What's going on here?
This is unbreathable.
Huh? What? Toxic ant hill? So like, what, poison? Are you gonna turn hostile if I come over here? We good?
I would imagine so. I don't particularly see how it could be anything other than a toxic anthill.
Yeah, but like, what I'm thinking is it a gas?
Or that maybe you're need the gas mask to go through.
Yeah, that's right. Question me. Oh, fucking jumping my boy.
This counts as research, right?
Slashing. So, let's see if I can beat it again.
It's positively Siberian.
There we go, got stunned out. Nice. So, as you've seen, that done chill damage there. And
Yeah.
it makes the parts for... Oh, hello. I'll take that. So I'm not actually taking poison damage yet. But the Blutterfy can give you essentially the Frost Mage armor.
Is there like actual spells?
Let's reestablish homeostasis.
Not spells, just staffs.
Right.
And I like how I said I was going to go home and drop off all my materials.
And you have fell into a cave immediately
Particle.
Yes.
with a completely full inventory.
Yep. but is clearly has some sort of toxic effect going on. But sometimes we are self-aware. Not all the time, but sometimes. I've got nothing for you, mate. I'm gonna be honest, Anthony did just kind of make me shit my pants. Because I thought a soldier ant had just rocked up and was gonna fuck my shit up. Right. I'm not really gonna use the kind of fast travel glitches I've been kind of calling it, or the launch glitch. It's not really my style.
It does seem like some of these like movement stuff are great for speedrunners, but not really for enjoying the game.
Yeah. But the devs know about it and they're not intending to patch it out. Because it's a single player game. With like online co-op. It doesn't hurt anyone, and they know that, and they don't really care. As long as the experience is enjoyable, that's what they're happy with.
I think that's the right way to design a game, to be fair.
Absolutely. Like, I'm trying to think, there was a game a couple of years back, but it was essentially so hostile towards speedrunners.
Little
Every
elbow
time it
grease and
seemed
ingenuity, as
perfect.
Grandpa says.
So that's partly what I wanted there, was some bombardier parts so we can finish making a jerky rack. We can make blueberry leather at either a conversion rate of 3 to 1 in my inventory, or with some patience I can put them up on the jerky rack and I'll get a 1 for 1. But I just need to
Yeah. Yeah, that is much better.
So we have some shit to go scan.
But still, you didn't manage to find any lingonberries.
No, but I don't imagine I'd find lingonberries at the same place I would find blueberries. So we will be continuing our investigation for that.
It melts right off the exoskeleton. Nothing like H2O.
And I definitely do not feel as weak as I once did in the game. I still feel a little shocked at how powerful everything is.
Science.
Human food. Cool. Yeah, I imagined that was going to be for the bee armor. Also a fuzzy hat, that must be for the parka armor. Gives you more cold resist. And pine needles. Oh! So pine can actually be used as like maybe a tier 2 for wheats or something. So it's in our building material, which, you know what, pretty happy with. For now, we're gonna reset my spawn over here. And I think we're just gonna go on a quest to find the lingonberry leather.
Yeah.
So we'll put these here. These are base materials. That's base material. That's gonna be insect parts. Can I actually tidy up my inventory a little bit? That, thank you. Ah, our bug parts is full. We'll need a second chest for that. Which I'm actually gonna grab this and move it out of the way. There. So you're trying to place it at an angle, but you don't need to. It shouldn't be sloping at all. Right. Bug parts again. We'll make a custom icon. we'll just get to dropping. There, that should be most of my inventory filled up. Not the V part didn't go anywhere, of course, because I didn't have any chest for it, and the boiling gland. It's way too much food. Yeah, we got easily way too much food. Grab all these.
It's so wild watching someone play this game and being like, I know for an absolute 100% certainty that I would ruin this storage chest system given 15 minutes inside the game.
The good news is it's very hard. It's not impossible, but it'd be harder for you to do it because there's a hot drop system.
Yeah, I just know myself, and it would just be everything in any chest.
To be fair, it doesn't really punish you for that. So,
Because the crafting system lets you have access to everything in every chest.
yep, as long as it's within range, you're good. So we're just going to put leather in here for now. In fact, is it analysed? I must have analysed it on the mining stream then. What I do quite like is when you skip time, well, things complete. Which,
Oh, that's useful. So you can sleep and your leather's done.
yep.
Damn.
Oh,
More games need to take note of that.
so you're like actually passing time passes the time, and it's not just like a quick skip. Everything that would take time gets done during it. So your fucking these will finish, that'll finish, any food you're cooking will cook. As you can see, we've collected some dewdrops here,
It's clean,
and
but I worry
even
about
these
my
will fill up a
mineral
bit
intake.
more. Yep, they look pretty full there. So, nice 10 sap, so it'll be very easy. I think we'll, in fact, you know what? We've got a bunch of granola bars.
I would rather have my dad's cooking.
Yeah, we'll fuck off here. Right now we've got granola bars and that's pretty fucking good. Compared to the fact we've been eating caterpillar. Right, where did Anthony? I don't know how you got over there, buddy.
Favorite
But I
new
need you
mode
to
of
just get
transportation.
it, man. So, areas we haven't been. The garbage which it wants us to go to. That's the ice cream cart, which we don't have the armor really to explore that just yet.
I feel like if it wants you to go to the garbage, there's a good chance that the berries might be there, because it seems like,
Oh, did send me over here, and there was the blueberries. So maybe
Yeah.
you're right, and the
it does seem like the type of game that's like, we know that you are going to want to do
I'm
the
gonna make a
tech
prediction.
pretty quickly.
How close is it to that area? Yeah, I'm gonna take a guess. There's gonna be stink bugs. So how can I make a gas mask? Where? Northern mask, that's definitely not it. Gas mask. Stink bug. Oh, you son of a bitch. So, it makes sense. The armor to help you survive fighting a stink bug requires you to have a stink bug.
It's a classic. It's definitely a classic move.
Like, I can't judge them for it. It makes sense. You sons of bitches. So, maybe we'll leave the trash can. What did I say? Heck it, we'll kind of check this area out. Kind of keep pushing this way.
So while we're travelling, I'm wondering if anyone in the chat has managed to play any Grounded 2, and if anyone's enjoying it. We'd love to hear if anyone had any thoughts or opinions or gripes or praises for the game. anything at all. Just love to hear from people to see if they're enjoying it, because I know I've really enjoyed watching you play it. Even though it's not my type of game, it is a beautiful game to watch.
See, there's definitely some good YouTubers out there for... Oh, okay. And one hand on the keyboard there.
Don't do that.
Well, I didn't expect to be jumped by scorpions.
You should always expect to be jumped by scorpions. That's the job of the scorpion.
Well, the good news is I know there's two little... I didn't even get the words out. I was going to say, the good news is I know if there's two little ones, there's got to be a big one. There's there.
Yeah, I think you're spot on that they are going to travel in packs of 3.
Right, we're going to get hit on the tail, and we missed it. The tail apparently is a weak point. Got the sun.
It is the flimsiest portion of the scorpion.
Yeah. So, yeah. The two-handed club is my bread and butter. It isn't always viable. Just... the game does kind of encourage you to switch up to straddle. We've actually ended up in the trash can anyway. Yeah, we're... definitely need the gas mask. It seems like there's bloody poison gas everywhere. Which I'm kind of hoping means there would be a stink bug. But the game does encourage you to kind of try out different playstyles for different fights. As like, well, your flying enemies tend to be easier to shoot than hit with a club.
That makes sense. You can't really fault them for that one, to be fair. As much as you love your balls with your club.
You can still do it. You can still fight them with a club, as you kind of seen earlier. It's just a case of you need to get your hits in to get them stunned on the ground, so you can actually smash them in.
Yeah.
Oh, another table. Are you?
Whoop. This counts as research, right?
Stink bug! So, resistant to smashing, weak to stabbing. Well, that means we use the claws.
At the very worst, you might end up with some decent gas mask stuff.
Hopefully. I'll try and get a sneak attack off. No, don't stand up.
Such was the power of the creature's
Okay,
finish.
that
It brought the
feels...
party to their knees.
Okay, good. That was just an idle enemy. Oh, that's still present. That's great, we're on aggressive. Let's die before I die. Sweet, what? Motherfucker. Well, at least I know there's some stink bug parts on my body. Yeah, probably better respawning here. Equipment damage, like, actually? Nah, yeah. So, can I repair from chests? If I can figure out the button to open up that inventory part. Yes, you can even repair from chests. Say no, I don't know if you're talking, Dylan, I can't hear you.
No, sorry, I was just completely enamored by doing totally random shit.
Yeah, Discord had your symbol glowing at the side. I was like, you could be talking. Why is my
I think Discord has my symbol glowing all the time, and I'm not sure why or what it's done or why it's made this decision, but it seems to think I'm always talking. Which, to be fair, is a fair criticism of me, but it feels rude to have it be true all the time on Discord.
So, you probably just noticed I was looking about very damn
The
confused there.
texture is
Anthony seemed to go all the way over here and then teleported back to base. And my bag has been dropped over here. despite the fact we died all the way over there.
Huh. Well, you did mention earlier that there was a movement glitch. It is possible that the movement physics has been a bit buggy since the updates.
Potentially, yeah. There is also a... So I'll point this out. This was something that's quite cool that the devs have done, but I'm quite happy to see. There is... Where is it? Game repair. So, say you're trying to build a base and you put a blueprint into the... too far into the mesh, and you cannot see it anymore. You can't delete it. You can't interact with it. You can cancel all nearby blueprints up here. Get rid of them. You can also recover your backpack if it glitches into the mesh, which
That's really good.
which returns it actually over here, because that happened to me when I was doing the off-camera mining. I was fighting, actually up there I was fighting one of the scorpions, and when I died my body got pushed through the mesh, so my bag was through the mesh, and when I respawned my bag it respawned it over here. However, it also did this. So the respawn point sometimes puts it under the mesh, but it's easy enough to fix if we try a game prepare and try cover backpacks, see if it works. If not, basically what I do is I'll make a save, leave, come back, and it, well, that's what fixed it last time. Anthony, if I can actually get you, buddy, just stay
We
here.
have to give young ones some independence.
Right. Is it gonna... Nah. Right, we'll do a quick load.
Looks like you might need a quick reload here.
Yep, so create a save. Do a quick load. And hopefully all 2000 shaders don't take forever to load.
Oh, Shader Simulator is my
There
favourite
we
game,
go.
man. I love Countdown Shader the game.
There we go. Easily kick the bag out the mesh.
Right, looks like it's
We've
all
got all our
still here.
stuff back. Yeah, we can
Favorite new
hop on
mode
on.
of transportation.
I had one of those moments there where I went to go say something, I was like, nah, don't jinx it. But for the stream, of course we'll jinx it. The stranger hasn't sent anything to attack me anytime soon.
Oh, you've said it. You've said that out loud now.
Yeah, but it'll be funny for the stream if I get jumped. So we have new stuff. Anything scannable? Yes. Oh, that looks like it'll be good. I don't remember there being like a stink bud armor. But that could have just been that I didn't gel with it.
Science.
It could also be that the stink bug is mostly useful for the
The gas mask.
the gas mask, so that's kind of the armor that is associated with it.
Okay. So, no new armor from those pieces, but yeah, like you said, one of the most valuable things about it is the gas mask. Which I feel like the game is telling me, since we just found what we needed to make it, we should probably...
Yeah. You were talking about going over. You were talking about going over to the trash pile. I feel like if there's ever going to be a place for bad smells, it's got to be the trash pile.
Yeah, if they're giving me the mask, then that feels like a... It feels like a sign. So is there anything I can
definite-
do, but I don't want to lose the stink bug parts. Let's... I don't know what I'm going to need them for, but better to have them nice and safe in the base. Right, where the heck is... Anthony, why, buddy? Like,
This counts as research, right?
fucking miles away. Keep
He's
walking.
busy. He's off doing his own thing, man. Anthony's got a life of his own. You don't know what his goals are.
His goals are to serve his father. That's me.
As a very competent member of the World Overlay channel once said, his goals are beyond your understanding.
I could never tell you who that was. They sound like a fool.
Oh, they may be a fool, but they're a happy fool.
So let's play the game of, are the Scorpions back at this junction? It's either a no, or I'm about to get jumped from behind. I'm going to say that's a no. Right, oh, it's right at... I mean, it makes sense, it's right at the top of it. Oh, the gas mask has duration. Fair enough.
Duration? Durability, do you mean?
One of the two. I'm not quite sure.
It's clean, but I worry about my mineral intake.
Okay, so let's start scouting this mother out.
It does kind of make sense. Like, actual gas masks in the real world have a durability, so to speak.
Fascinating substance.
Probably doesn't appear on your screen as you're walking around, though.
Well, there was a bar that showed up.
Yeah, I'm saying in the real world, it probably wouldn't
Oh,
appear.
right, sorry. What you meant in game was that, no, there was specifically a bar showed up. Right, so I'm going to assume anything digging around here is going to be a lava. So,
Could be a scorpion. You never know, those pesky scorpions.
I can't tell what. Oh well, it's a stink bug. I can see now. Oh, does that mean oh, it's an orc stink bug. You know what, I'm not going to fight you. I'm just going to battle.
Dire straits. May you live another day.
So is it like a? Okay, so the bar stopped going down. Is that? Yeah, it's the durability's taking damage whenever
Yeah.
I'm actually needing to use it, which I suppose is fair.
But it seems like it's not just going down from wearing it passively.
Yeah, it's when it's in use. Again, fair.
What's your repair cost on it? Do you know?
If you give me a sec, I'll get away from the bad stinks. So it's not being used. The repair... Oh, it's actually not too bad. Some gnat fuzz and a crude rope. Which,
So it's kind of just replacing the fuzzy filter bit.
yeah. So I've already basically just gathered enough resources to make the rope. And if we get lucky, there'll be a gnat or two flying around for us to get the fuzz. And if not, well, I know for the next time I come out just to bring some repair mats.
Well, speaking of things flying around that we are looking for, to everyone watching, thank you very much for joining us. I just want to say it's very nice to have a bunch of people watching us. Basically, him play Grounded and me watch him play Grounded, because I don't have a clue what the hell is going on most of the time. So it's always fun to just... I'm wondering if there's a majority of people here who have never played Grounded and are learning it as I am learning it.
I wish I could kick, because I would kick that right off the edge.
There's no "This is Sparta" button, no.
No, but I wish there was. He deserves it.
Most games would benefit from a "This is Sparta" button.
Oh Jesus. That was almost...
Science.
Am I supposed to keep going that way then? Oh, okay. Parachute did not deploy as quick as I had hoped. Kinda tried to treat it like it was Pal World there. Can I go up this? No. Okay. I feel like I'm onto something with that way, because it definitely got me inside the bin going up.
Yeah, absolutely. I would agree to that assessment.
Just a question of how do I keep going up. Jesus, man.
What does it say that you actually need to do when you get to the bin?
Reach
Or
the
is it
portable
just-
transmitter at the garbage can.
So it's probably at the top again.
Well, that's
'Cause it
the
was-
waypoint there, so
Yeah, it was at the top of the picnic, wasn't it?
yeah. I hear more... Oh, I can see the glow for the signs over there. So this feels like the right way for... Is this through? Okay, yeah, must be. And then... Feck it. Signs. Oh, might actually be a fast bar, just be having to backtrack. Nah, it feels like that was a encourageable way to go. Ah, yeah, more mints, but we can't harvest just yet. Okay, maybe... Ah, go up that branch then. I like that lore-wise, there's like no police out looking for us. They've just closed off the park. They're like, well, the kids have disappeared again. It'll be the same as last time, guys. Don't worry, they'll be back.
1 to 4 people have gone missing. It'll be fine. I picture the police back in their in their precinct, all just gathered round, just like, it'll be fine. Stop worrying about it. Maybe only one of them will die.
Like last time.
Yeah.
Well, in theory, like last time. So, I don't know if you've heard me saying that there's some theories about who the mysterious stranger is.
Oh, what are the theories?
So, the theory I've heard and like the most is that in the original Grounded, the starting area... Oh, I can just fucking jump. That makes sense. The starting area, you wake up in a briefcase with 5 slots in it. Obviously there's one, it's a 4-player co-op, so obviously there's one for each of the 4 playable kids. But then the 5th one's kind of extra. And then not too far away, you find a skeleton. So it's, lore-wise, people have assumed that what happened is the 5th kid woke up early, went outside and got murdered by the insects.
Which is perfectly reasonable.
Yeah, it kind of seems like, you know, it's...
Especially after having
led
met
to a situation, you know?
Yeah. Especially after having met some of the insects in this world. That seems like a reasonable conclusion.
Yeah, some of these arseholes are aggressive for no reason. Bastards.
I love that Big Tony has just like climbed up the side of the bin, ignoring all your parkouring. It's just like, yeah man, what's up?
Yeah, you see, Tony, he has the power of teleportation, man.
Insta teleport.
The theory is that that wasn't the 5th kid we found, and that the mysterious stranger's actually the 5th kid. Which, given how obsessed she is with the player characters, kinda makes... I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
She feels like a petty rival who's like, you guys forgot about me and left me behind when yous basically fixed the shrinking machine and got big again.
Is this the same map as the last game?
No. So, were you there at the start of the stream for the first stream? Jesus.
Yeah, of course.
So, in fact, this is actually, maybe we can see it from here. Yeah, perfect. So, that man there is Brendel Tully. And he's the one who made the shrinking tech.
Right.
That guy there is Burgle. He's the robot that got his head ripped off at the start of the game. And his role in the game was, see how that lady that talks to us on the TV and like gives us missions? That's was his job. For basically Omnint, the people we're kind of working with this game, they stole some of his tech and used it on children.
They were like, oh, see this madman that just shrunk 4 kids and left them all to kind of die. 5 kids, sorry, and left them all to kind of die. That's what we should be doing with our company.
No, Brendel wasn't the one that shrunk us. It was Omnint.
Oh, okay.
So Brendel shrunk himself and went through a process called raisoning, which is literally what it sounds like. He started to dry up and just shrivel into a head that was raisiny as hell.
Damn.
And kind of lost his autonomy.
I would imagine so.
The only way he kind of got saved was the kids being shrunk down
This counts as
and
research.
following
right?
Burgle's instructions. Went out to all the destroyed labs that were in Brendel's garden, reclaimed the data, eventually found Brendel, who taught them how to fix the machine, and we were able to grow back to normal size. So the Brendel had nothing to do with other. He invented the tech that got used on us in the first game. The second game, we really don't know what happened yet. Like, there is the video clip of Brendel ripping off Burgle's head, and that's it. Part of the shrinking process is amnesia. We have no idea how we got shrunk. We don't know if we agreed to it. We don't know if it was forced again. But here we are, all over again, in an entirely new map. So, last time it was Brendel's backyard.
I love the idea that these kids, after being traumatized, are just like, you know what? It was the best days of our lives. We gotta go back.
This counts as research, right?
Well, that could be the case, mate. We don't know yet. Like, the whole thing that happened was there was as you can see, there's kind of like a setup there. The kids and Brendel and Burgle had been invited out to the park as a anniversary event,
Yeah.
and during the festivities, Brendel ripped off Burgle's head. It's actually Burgle's body over there. Poor buddy. And as I said, somehow we got shrunk, woke up in that hot dog stand, and we now there's this mysterious stranger's riding our ass.
I think I like that theory of them being the fifth kid that was forgotten about.
There's I haven't seen anyone say this yet, but I kind of have my own little personal theory. That
Spell.
So, the main bad guy of the last game was a guy called Director Schmechter.
Which is objectively the only name CEOs should have.
And that wasn't me mispronouncing, that was the correct pronunciation.
Yeah, 100%. I'm with you. I'm with it on it.
I'm wondering if it's maybe his daughter is seeking revenge for us ruining her father's life.
Oh, that could be a good... Yeah.
Basically, we outed him as, like, yeah, so this guy experimented on us and sent us in here. Like, we have this recording device on our wrist. Like, here's all the proof.
That's pretty damning evidence.
Yeah, like...
We seen it. Not only did we see it, we recorded everything.
Like, we got him dead to rights, basically.
Detecting an elevated risk of heat stroke.
I will say-
I think they've done a great job with the AI in this game.
I think they've done a great job with a bunch of stuff in this game. Like, everything looks beautiful, everything seems to work quite smoothly.
I don't know if you caught that there, but the bomb to be illegal, its whole thing is it shoots out like the acid puzzles, which it's immune to. And as part of that, it sticks to them normally, fighting them. So it's like, okay, you can come fight me, but you're gonna take damage. Which, quite smart. Don't know how complicated that is to like code, but it's, you know, it's nice.
I think even if it's really simple to code, I think it's impressive that they have, like, thought it out to that degree.
Yeah. Yes. So this is... I don't know how rare a resource this is. But crow feathers... They can be used to make roofs. Oh, hello, you're a big boy.
This counts as research, right?
And they can also be used to make better arrows. But so in the first game, the crow was a thing as well, and it would fly about and it would perk at certain spots, and because the map wasn't as big as this one, it was easier to keep track of. Jesus, something's happening.
Yeah.
What is that? Awesome. Bloody, yeah, we're not fighting you again. I've heard the crow a couple of times while we've been playing, and like, if you see me looking up the sky, it's because I've heard the crow and I'm trying to locate it. And well, the feathers only drop when the crow's being, which makes
What a
sense.
fascinating substance.
So if we see them, even if we don't want them, we will be picking them up. Oh, you're a bit late. But it's good to know she is paying attention. Yeah, but the two theories I like the most is, well, obviously the one I've kind of shoehorned of, it could be Director Smector's daughter, or it's some sort of relative. Or it could be the fifth kid to kind of come back for revenge of you arseholes left me behind.
Have you discounted, though, the theory? There's a very popular YouTuber that absolutely would have pulled this off. Have you discounted the fact that it could just be a Mr. Beast challenge?
As soon as you were like, there's a very popular YouTuber, I was like, it's just a bit fucking Mr. Beast.
Tell me that that's not something that you would see in one of his thumbnails. I shrunk my viewers 10,000 times or something.
Absolutely, mate. Like,
if he had this tech, this is what he'd be using it for.
Article.
yeah. Anthony, you... Yeah, come on, buddy. I'm gonna need you. Nah. You're telling me there's a big open space and just there's nothing other than this science and a bunch of mushrooms? Like, I'm almost willing to put money on that there's something buried in the ground. Seriously? There's nothing? It's just science?
Are the mushrooms particularly useful?
They can be used as a building material. So I'm gonna collect them for sure. I was so confident I was gonna get jumped.
Sustenance is sustenance, as they say.
Like, it's one of the cardinal rules of video games, you know? Big empty hall, there's gotta be something there. Game gives you a bunch of healing materials, you're gonna fight something. I'm not
See if
sure
you were
on
See
your
if
side.
you were shrunk. If you were shrunk, where would you think would be the easiest place to survive? Because obviously, outside sucks to survive. Where do you think you would like to be?
Do people know I've been shrunk?
I think it would be only if you communicated with someone whilst shrunk.
Definitely not in my own house then.
That's fair. I think that's a good point. The first time someone hoovers in your apartment, you're
Well,
just
that's
like...
the thing, is that people in my house, they fucking hoover like once every 2 days. And they're bloody
You
religious
got a
about
dog
it.
as well. Absolutely, your dog's gonna go absolutely ballistic.
See, I feel like my dog would kill me by accident.
Yeah.
Because he would get so excited. He'd,
Like, oh my god, it's you! And then try...
yeah. He would try to play as we normally play, and he would just crush me. Because he's an idiot. Threat detected where? Is it a mite? Is that it? It's a mite.
Didn't you get a countdown of, like, minions coming soon?
By soon, it's like...
Favorite new mode of transportation.
The way the circle works is it looks like it was full. It's emptying. Once it finishes emptying, they come.
Right. Is there a way to look at that circle?
I'm not sure. Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, the mites, they're one hit. They're not even worth looking at. But they show up and they're annoying. But there's another one. Don't even know what it is. There it is. It's gone. Like, if they made a perk that was any mite that comes close to you just dies, I would use it immediately. Like, early game, 100%, they are a credible thing we need to pay attention to, but at this point, they're just inconvenient.
I do love the sheer volume of like bugs and stuff. It really does make the world feel like it's quite alive.
See, but from what I understand, this is just a pre-release, and like this is nowhere near the full game. So what we got? Oh, we actually have a bed now, and an armor. That must be pointy rounds. That must be like ammunition for bows and stuff.
Yeah.
Marksman's
I
cap.
would
That
say
must
so.
be like the. I'll level up too. Perfect. Disruptor arrow. That must be for orcs. Stinger spear. Not too interested in that type of weapon, if I'm honest. And a bee face mask. Cool.
Is there benefits to sleeping in the bed as opposed to the sort of lean-to?
Don't really know. We can check it out soon. Like, first off, I keep pressing tab, hoping it brings up my
Exoskeleton
inventory, but it
activated.
brings up whatever like menu you had last.
Feel my cells rehydrating.
Part of my plan with this
Not
build
really sure.
is to keep just going up. So this is like going to be the work area. There'll be a set of stairs taking me up to the next level where I'd have a bed. Depending on how hard a bed is to make. Come on. Can't expect a bed to be around here. So, would be mounts? No. Oh, it'd just be the next tier of... Quite easy to make as well, so... We'll definitely throw one down, because you can just reload. It's another part that's really nice about the crafting
Speed
system.
of miniature engineering.
It's the
You press
relocating.
F And you can be like, boom.
Yeah. Yeah, more games should incorporate that, to be honest. I feel like it's such a useful thing.
Yeah, it's really goddamn nice, just being able to be like, right, I'm over here now. Like, I cannot put enough detail into how great it was in the first game, just being able to, like, you would chop down a bunch of grass because there was no buggies, and you'd have to carry it by hand, but you could just put down a put down a pallet,
Yeah.
and hey ho.
Pallet's a
you're-
tough one for the Scottish accent to do. Pallet it sounds wrong.
Hey, what are you doing with that wooden pallet?
There's a wooden pallet over there, pal.
Right, let's get...
Which, by the way, for everyone watching in chat, we are Scottish. We're allowed to make fun of Scottish people. That's the rule.
Is she here?
Ah.
No, she's ages away still. So as you can see, that bar's decreasing.
Yeah.
Right, if that's the next tier, then yeah, it must have more health and such. I've not seen any pine floors. Oh, hello, weather's done. So the question is, have we not seen any because I've not got the right materials yet? Or have we not seen any because I need to go buy them?
Well, it could be that you need to go and actually pay to unlock them.
Yeah. Grab another free. Fire 'em on. Because if I can upgrade the my base materials a bit more, I happily want to do that. You need to leave.
Yeah. Especially if you're going to get raided every now and again by this quote-unquote someone's threat.
Yeah, like, I really do think it's going to be some sort of relative to the next Rector or even the lady we talked to. Like, I just believe it. already have these. I am confident I've already bought those. I don't really care about roofs just yet. I don't really care about getting a cookery just up yet.
You did just unlock human food, though.
Yeah, but I think that's a smoothie, not a meal.
Ah, okay.
So there is. Hang on, have I got it in my inventory? Yes. So as you can see here, there's the Boost Juice, that's smoothies, which require a smoothie station, and there's actual food, which requires the cookery pot. Aww, is your friend dead?
I would rather have my dad cook it.
I'm gonna let you live. Oh, they've definitely toned back the rock here actually, now that I think about it. Because I put this right against the rock. So I don't know if that was intentional or what, but it's happened. I'm just curious how the... Okay, so it doesn't do it nice and tidy. It would be nice if it did. I suppose that's fair. What we'll do is we'll just replace everything and then we'll fix it. So boom, boom. Keep the flat edges easy. In fact, is our... Hang on. Nah, it looks like there's not a proper face to this. I would say the snapping system isn't always the best. Like it'll try and do something weird rather than something simple, but eh. I ain't
It looks
too
a
much.
little finicky, but it doesn't look like it's doing a bad job.
Yeah, it's doing its job, you know. So we... Come on. Connected there. Come on, you can do it. No, we don't want to be down. I feel like... No, we don't want to be half wall. We want... Right, so that's occupied, so that's probably too close. Right, gonna work now? No, still occupied. Is it this? You know what? Let's just... I like at the start of the episode I said I was worried about destroying parts of the base just in case something went wrong.
Yeah, and now you're like, feck it, we're rebuilding the whole thing. Tear it down, lads.
If she dies, she dies. Right, put this... Well, technically, let's actually build the wall first.
I do like the aesthetic of everything, of the like...
That feels like it's put it back to front. Yeah.
Put what back?
See, like how this side it's very barky, then this side it looks like it's meant to be the inside.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck? Maybe I was a bit too quick there? Thought I had it correct. Right. Yeah, so I don't quite know what glitched there. But everything looks like it's supposed to. Except for, obviously, I've got these put the wrong way. I know the location's occupied, it's got something there. We'll go grab some more beat stems anyway. Which, oh, for God's sake, I seen this and I thought it was some sort of insect was pulling up for a fight.
Favorite new mode of transportation.
The Omniax has been upgraded. So, unfortunately, Anthony cannot cut these down. Anthony, no. Buddy.
Anthony's trying his wee best, man.
He's trying his wee best, but he's got a wee habit of fucking big getting in the way. We still love him and he gets pride in his labour laws and everything, but come on. Yeah, like I said, I'm curious what the kind of the lore explanation of is for no one else coming into the park to try and look for us. Because in the first game, it was quite easy where it was, oh yeah, these kids are missing and no one knows where they are. Except for Omnant, who of course isn't going to spill the beans, because they're the ones that kidnapped them.
Yeah.
And ingenuity
Ain't
is
gonna
good.
sell
Kidnappers often are are not the ones to be like, oh hey, I know where they are.
So this time around, yeah, it would been. I look forward to finding out what happened. Look, you're not allowed to be here. I don't care if Anthony invited you. This is an ant-free zone most of the time. Come on. We'll fix it. We'll probably fix it later. But for now, so we're actually out of fine thistle parts, which is a pest, but we can hopefully find more. As onward to hopefully find more shit.
Well, presumably, worst case scenario, they will be at the picnic table again.
Oh yeah, the thing, yeah. Let's go check out Virgo's body. Let's grab some of these, just because we never know when we're going to need to gas mask again. Oh, I mean,
Dispatched.
if you look at the top left, there's literally a location called the Pines. I mean, I'm no longer unsure where to find pine needles.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Instead of going to the Pines and following the quest, let's go check out Virgo's body and say our R.I.P. Even though he's not dead.
Well, I think I'll leave that to just you. I think I'm gonna hop off the Discord at the moment. I'll probably still keep watching on chat, and I might drop a comment every now and again. But it's been a long day of work, so I think I'm gonna bounce for now.
That is fair enough.
I'll catch you later, bud. Everyone in chat, please feel free to continue watching, and in fact, don't feel free. Please keep watching. Don't leave. You've all agreed to watch this, so please don't leave. Thank you.
Yeah, be a good and I'll cry.
Yeah, it's actually a legal mandate. To be honest, I don't know if you all caught that when you were clicking on the video. It is a legal requirement. Right, I'll see you later, guys. Bye.
See you, mate. Okay, well that's definitely an orb weaver. We will bit of science.
Science.
Science you can touch.
I can't quite tell what those are over there.
This counts as research, right?
But I can't tell if those are blueberries or what. It's just an orb weaver. Orb weaver egg. Anthony. Wait a minute. Where is... So I think that means we don't have the tech to do it yet. But I'm going to assume that means we can ride orb weavers. Well, we know we can ride spiders. But I didn't quite realise it was orb weavers. I figured it'd be something the size of an ant. Like the littler ones. Oh, they're too little. He's super size.
Buggy is winded.
This wasn't really a waste. Feels a bit insulting that, like, it's been what? A few days? A day, maybe? And the spiders have already moved into Burgle's body. But those little bastards are... Seriously. You're just a spiderling, you're not worth fighting. I don't want to have to genocide your race. Stop it. Yeah, that's... It's probably going to be quest related, isn't it? It was quest related how we got Anthony, it's going to be quest related how we get the next one. I see you're blocking there actually. Please do keep blocking, because I'm pretty sure we still do stun damage through blocks. Which, you know, leave them nice and open to just get them wrecked. What I'm going to do is just quickly leave the Discord call, close it and see if we get a couple of frames back. And I'm actually going to open the YouTube chat so I can keep a closer eye. Oh hey, 24 people watching, nice. Yeah, die testing bug, wouldn't be you, of course, good burger. Anyway. Don't worry, I did actually see the way up on the side. I don't care if it's webbed, we're going to go up and we're going to see what's at the top of Burgle. At the bottom is Orb Weaver eggs. Lovely gum, which we can't use because we ain't got the right material yet. I feel like you're going to aggro as soon as I go in the web, so let's... I was pretty sure that I'm immune to venom, so we're not getting the full use of our claws, but it's better than none. Get used to peak grunting, we're going to hear it for the entire climb up here, which fortunately is only one more web. Come on, can you not jump? Oh god. There we go, we're out. What is it? Is it a shovel you need for this? Yeah, tier 2 shovel. I will never get used to Anthony just walking at me. Like, it always feels like there's something gonna jump you. What was the new armor we unlocked? Bee face mask. Marksman's cap and fuzzy hat, yeah. Well, I've got the full bee armor now, which is nice. Makes sense. Right, so we're dying of thirst.
I can feel my cells rehydrating. Sustenance is sustenance, as they say.
Right, what was was I looking for there? Omnitool. Tier 2 shovel takes... Oh, that's easy enough to make. Damn it. We can get some more pine needles, which probably just up at the pine area. Nice and easy. And we should have a scorpion stinger at home. If not, we can kill them easy enough now. Oh, come on.
Astonishing.
There we go. Right, sorry, Anthony. I don't know if I can hear mosquitoes or if I'm hearing bees, but I got a feeling it's gotta be mosquitoes. Also, just well, I can,
This counts as research, right?
like anyone else getting the vibe that that's gonna be like a termite hill sort of deal. Like, surely that's where you're going to find termites. Almost at the top. Yeah, bugger. So we've got what? A mosquito there, we've seen one just there. And we don't have the tools for a golden milk molar. I do hear science. Very faint science.
Science!
Irregular covalent SNPI 42Z particles.
I don't necessarily want to keep following the story. Like, it's kind of fun exploring different areas and seeing what's there. But so far, the game seems to have given me everything I need based off following the story, you know? We need the blueberries, we got them over at the picnic table, which is where the game wants it to go. We kind of want lingonberries now, so we can upgrade our hammer. Surely it's not going to be in, like, the pine forest, right?
Science!
Let's see if you... Anthony, please don't. I'm a little annoyed at you, Anthony. Oh, I have to put my bandages away somewhere. Oh, chat, what do we think? We're down to a stink bug again? Very likely when I'm still having bloody healing kits.
Companion has fallen.
Are you gonna chill? He's chill. We'll just revive Anthony and we'll move on. There's a crouch. I know they're poisoned, but like...
Shh, it's all right. I'll take care of it.
Come on. At least we avoided that death. Oh,
Really hope we're
buddy.
preparing for my test. It'd be so boring if
No,
you
I'm
died
not
right
helping you this
away.
time.
Companion has fallen.
Yeah, my companion fell because he decided to pick a fight. Okay, so there seems to be a lot of stink bugs towards the podium then. That's good to remember if I ever need their parts. There does seem to be a bug in the game. Pun not intended and all that jazz. But if you go to an area while riding a buggy, it won't recognise it on your map. Which, when there's a whole mutation / patch dedicated to that, it's not the best. Okay, let's see. Forget this statue. I'm gonna say that says don't forget. They're here for this statue. Something the statue. They made 4 tiny teenagers, made them, could crush them in my statue. Jesus.
This counts as research, right?
So I'm going to assume that's Tully's writing?
Rest up, little buggy. We can ride together when you're better.
Maybe he's not feeling too well after the previous game and has went a little nuts. I kinda thought maybe he'd been framed. Now I'm not thinking he was framed. So is this... Jesus. I hear that. Someone's sleeping at night. It sounds big. Obviously it's gonna be a goddamn spider. Come on. Oh, we found a milk molar. Oh, research station nearby. Oh, that's not a milk molar, is it?
Wolf spiders. A fitting name for a predator.
I don't know why I'm whispering, it can't hear me. I fucking hope. Let's not outright mess with that. Start with nice crap. Look normal. Don't forget we're all because of Ominent. All as soon as Burgle wraps it up, you wrap it up. Got it? Fire. Is he being framed? Cut. Game,
This counts
please.
as research,
A
right?
break. I mean, I vaguely know what I'm dealing with here. Come. No? Yeah, if I say, can you come back here, please? That is the nice thing about these. Interesting. Come on, just one more hit. Cheeky bastard. Dodge now. Son of a- Okay.
Show me you remember how to do this.
Oh, got a pencil there, nice. As I was trying to say,
Texture is unpleasant. It's
Yeah.
clean, but I worry about my mineral intake.
stuff here? Really? Anthony. Nope, still here. Okay, we're gonna exploder. Who's coming first, huh?
This counts as research, right?
Resistant to slapping, so let's not be dead.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh, I should have made some healing materials when I had the chance. Let's see, can we actually... This is not the time, sir. That means there's one more here. I can't heal when I'm in combat. No! Jesus Christ, no! Right, so we're going to die. High likelihood we're going to die. We're one hit, and it's an Arc Weaver. Ugh, note to self. Heal. Okay.
God, I expected more from you.
If you sent an Orc Weaver to attack me, you can go to hell.
This counts as research, right?
Okay, right. Change out stuff. Keep it off. Keep all the wheels moving, shall we? What I was going to say, as you tend to get with the bugs and they get bigger, so like, you've got the spiderlings, they do one part of attack. Then you get like the Orc Weaver Juniors who do like a free hit. And it's basically the bigger they get, they just add an extra move or two to the combo. So if you've already fought and got really good at fighting one version, you'll be good at that version for... be good with that part of the combo, basically. So, like, when we were fighting the spider there, or sorry, the scorpion, we knew about the 4-hit part of the combo, where it was the 1, 2, 3 finishes with a tail attack. It seems that the bigger variant goes in for another claw swipe afterwards. Now, I believe we need a stinger, and we need some pine needles, so we'll actually put that back. I was going to say, if we get a stinger and we get the other one, we can make a tier 2 shovel, which would let us start collecting gum. So I'm not actually too sure what the benefit of gum would be at this point. But once again, we have had our arses kicked. What's wrong with this? Oh, I must have got damage during one of the attacks we've endured. Okay, let's fill this up before we go sleep.
I can feel my cells rehydrating.
Like, one thing I will say about the game is, you get better by... I didn't even see what you did. I see that one. Still not going to bother with it. As you fight things, you obviously get better at fighting them, and that experience pays off, because the next variant of it will have similar fighting styles with just added attacks. So you get good at the 3-hit combo, you just need to adjust a little bit for the 4-hit. Right, now that we're back, we are definitely grabbing some of this. Fill up some more. There's some mushrooms over here, and we're going to grab whatever sap are in the sap collectors. And that's going to let us grab maybe about 10 bandages. Yeah, easy. Right, we'll grab some more. Oh, nice beetles. What we'll do is we'll cook them up the next time.
I would rather have my dad's cooker.
Eat enough mushrooms to stave off hunger. And, well, we got a backpack to go get. Which, I mean, there's a small part of me that's like we could make a lean-to out there and kind of use it as a respawn point. Speaking of which, we can recycle this. Grab the mats. Is that enough to make one? It is. We know there's a ranger station out there, or a research station at minimum. Oh, give me those back, damn it. I never actually meant to put those away. No. Yep, give me those. Give me that, just in case. Give me that. That should be enough to build a lean-to. Double checking. Yeah. Just sprigs and clover leaf, so I can actually put the rope back. Right. Where are you, Anthony? Anthony's 3 seconds away. Anthony, come home. Anthony's 3 seconds away. Don't make your mind up.
My favorite new mode of transportation.
Right, we're gonna haul ass, and we're gonna try and ignore anything that's combat related until we're where I want to be. Keyword try and avoid. So I'm pretty sure that larva just lunged from the grasp of hell. How do we now just forget it. Like, we literally climbed on top of them, but we never discovered them. Now we find them. Oh, the dry grass. I thought for a second it was letting me, like, both the wires. So the question is, did she send an Orc Weaver after us as part of that raid? I hear something. Bloody mouse. Any more? I've just been jumped by about 5 of them. They don't give much. See another one. You know what, I'm just going to take it on foot. I'm pretty sure I did more damage than the man. Definitely did more stun.
Science!
What a fascinating substance.
Gotta be honest, this feels like the type of place you'd find that dead body. At least in this game anyway. Is that? No. Feels like thing. Son of a buck.
Easy does it.
Okay, we're close enough. We are definitely building the lean-to.
Feat of miniature engineering, that one.
Set respawn point. Right. That is a little bit stuttery. But that could be as part of the update. It's just messed about with the settings. So there's definitely some signs up there. What am I stuck on? A dandelion, but didn't appear to be there. Here's something. Right,
Right. Looks like it's all still here.
come here. Right, we're going to use this trick to... I've never scanned that, really? Wow. Poor show from me. Well, let's get the important stuff put away. By important stuff, I feel like that's really all that was important. I'm pressing escape, but it's not closing the inventory, so I have to press it manually. Right, let's see what the heck is that we were hearing. Could just be the wolf spider through the wall, I suppose. Yeah, this game has some goddamn timing. I feel like it just woke up because it can hear me walking.
Science!
But you know what? I ain't afraid. I am. I'm terrified, but we've got the lean-to down there, so we good. Oh, it definitely... Jesus Christ. What the fuck was wrong with your model there? What are you going to do?
Research, right?
I think that said resistant to smashing. And you do venom. Yep, you're just weak to... You're going to two-hit me, aren't you? Let's see if we can get a stun off on you. Did that? Yep, the venom got me. Ah, screw it, we can...
My buggy is not faring well. My buggy is not faring well.
It's fine. Shut up. Unless he's still poisoned. I'm thinking we will go in with the claws because it's not resistant to slashing. But it is to the venom, which is a little bit disappointing. Because it feels like everything I fight is resistant to the venom of these claws. And, well, it requires a decent health build to actually use it. What the fuck is that?
Right. Looks like it's all still here.
How did you lose all your health? Did you fall? It showed that I had the health earlier.
places.
I think we actually just got it. No.
Whoop! Quite an efficient way to get around.
Try and make noise, see if we can get its attention. No? Okay. Something's attention's been got. I can hear it moving alongside us. I'm hoping it's the small one. Nope, it was the big one. I don't quite know where it's going. But if it's gone, we can get in and get this. Okay, I thought the... No? I thought the science was over here. Now I'm wondering, is the research station up? Let's take advantage, it's gone. We have the opportunity to explore. Okay, more gum we can't get yet because, well, we don't have the tier 2 shovel. I wonder, so on the picnic table we didn't really pay much attention to it at the time, but there is a briefcase and I think half the code is on a word search, which was... That's a wee bit cheeky, I like that.
Science.
Which was on the...
Fascinating substance.
on the picnic table itself. So I'm wondering if the other half is like maybe kicking about in here. Also, did they just like find a school locker or something? Straight up here. Hi Anthony. You look... Nah. Let's try to see if I could kind of change the camera angle to get a decent look there. Oh, we can go this way. Again, I probably shouldn't say anything, but it's funny for the stream when I mess up. I feel like we've been lucky to not... to not fight anything yet.
I feel my
No
cells
tier 2 hammer.
rehydrate.
That's another milk molar we can't get, yeah. So, can't get the chewed gum, we can't get the milk molar. Ah, hello, we can keep going up though. We can find out what's at the top of this beach. And then we can fail to kill that again. Oh,
This counts as research, right?
I wonder, is there gonna be Lingenberg berries over there? No, careful. Jesus. Hey. Well, we found out there is rust in this game. That's good to know. And it's a little bit buggy by the looks of it. By invalid node. Oh, science. So we've got another trash can. Okay, I heard something on the inside there.
Science.
Yeah, we've got that tree over there. That's the barbecue zone stuff. Oh, okay. Maybe I was wrong. I was saying this was going to be like the termites, like this podium. That looks a lot more like grounded one termite behavior right over there. Set player. I'm really not seeing any areas that scream like, hello, Lingenberg berries will be here. Like right now, the only other place I can think of would be either following the story, which you can see I'm so good at. Am I banging my head? Yes, I am. option 1 is follow the story, wherever that is. Or just keep randomly throwing myself in situations.
This counts as research, right?
So, is that like an enclosure? Surely Lingenberg berries aren't going to be... Oh, if they've done that, like, so... Hang on. Over the picnic table, you had, like, blueberries as, like, part of the meal. Don't tell me Lingenberg berries are going to be, like, frozen cherry sort of deal, you know? Like, part of me would respect it, the other part of me would hate it. Is there any secrets this way? Nah. I hear something. We've got a quick way down there, yeah. There's tons of specs in. Oh my god. I'm sitting looking around because I can hear something and I'm getting ready for a fight. Then all of a sudden behind me I just hear a pitter patter. Bloody Anthony. Yeah. I can see the microphones had like the cable and that, like tell me it's plugged in. More gum we can't get up there. Is that like bees or something? Is that I can hear wheezing? Sweet we can't get, we don't have the cure to it. Another sweet. I'm gonna assume the Coltana's in the game if they're here. Oh, it's, I don't know what this is. I just got a bad feeling. Oh, oh, it's an orc.
Counts as research. Another one for the companion.
There's two of them? Okay, nope. I suppose that's why there's a lot of spicy around here. Don't you say we to me. You wee bastard. Really? Jesus, you look daft. So it's weak to slashing, resistant to fresh. Oh, I really want to see what's up here.
Positively so serious.
Oh, we are dead as all hell. Okay, so if we're going to come up here and try and deal with them, we are definitely going to need to bring like some cold armor in. I was hoping to pull one at a time. It's going to climb to get that stuff back. But I don't think any of it really mattered. Damn, man. But I now feel a bit more reassured that there's gonna be like the code up there for that safe or something.
Favorite new mode of transportation.
Right, I'm getting a little fed up of not having access to spicy. I really want to find these Lingenbergs. But anyone wondering why don't you just search it? Well, that'd be boring.
Those powerful mandibles. Let's reestablish homeostasis. Obliterated.
So I know there is a Lingenberg.
You need to stay away from this place. There are valuable minerals out here that would be wasted on you. I need them, you don't, so stay where you belong. Thankfully, I've got an unlimited supply of guards.
She's not wrong. But that's kind of cool to stumble across. Right, if I have materials, what do I need? A sprig, plant fibre and clover, and we can make a wee trail marker. probably any damn clovers around here. Or am I just going to have to try and remember off the top of my head that there's a... on the right, well, technically the left side of the podium. There's that, yeah, I don't see any clovers and I can't be bothered. So we'll just try and dedicate it to memory, but on the left side of the podium there's a tunnel. And the stranger don't want us going to need it. Like, she's not wrong, it's definitely got to be wasted on us because we are getting our ass kicked left, right and centre. Come on, kill you before your brother gets here. This is your chance. You've got the vulnerable end. I'm gonna take a guess at your zip. Every now and again it does, it'll keep the block up and you'll time it just right, but it'll drop the block and you'll get that hit in. And because we use stun damage, tends to be the one that knocks it the fuck out. Right, where's this other scorpion? Oh, no, it's skill. Okay. Come on. Come on, man. Don't waste my time. Let's see if we can find this damn research lab. So it's not this way. Oh, sorry, it's not that way. Is it this way? Oh, man. Okay, it's starting to get stronger, so it's definitely this way. Oh, no, start to fade this way. Where's the top of it? What was that? What's that? Right, what's the dad then? Technically this one. Found it. Hey, you don't get to do jumping attacks. But it's nice seeing the progress you make, you know? There was a time fighting those scorpions was bloody rough as all hell. Now we're not going... I won't say we're getting through them with ease, but like... they aren't a challenge as much anymore. Where is this research lab? Because it almost is lit all the way up. Seriously? Something to do with the wires? Or am I just throwing myself for a loop? I don't know, the research station's put all by the sprinklers? Oh, because it just... ah, we found it, of course. Okay, how far away from my... that's the bag, so the link to must be over there somewhere. Right, for now, anything important? Yeah, I want that, I want that, I want that. Yeah, you know, I might try and make some scorpion armor soon, so that could be useful. How we got the silk rope, so that's definitely not there.
This counts as research, right?
Yeah, so use the model against it. Oh man, it's definitely need a 4-hit combo. I'm gonna jump at the ass. Anthony! You're a bit late, buddy. This is a ranger outpost, right? Is it gonna put me here? It is! Get fucked. So one of them's definitely both of them are alive.
Right. Looks like it's still here.
Right. Anthony, me and you need to have a damn talk. I know he's not the combat buggy, but I still expect the damn hand. He uses those powers of teleportation of his fucking to suit his needs a bit too much. Right, so let's get... Oh! Hello. I mean, you have my attention. Of course, we can't scan anything because Anthony's not here. So food, arrows, interesting. Can we talk to him?
Fabulous. If we can hack these oh, not one, but two. I mean, you've been
she's
a victim
got to
of
be a
technology,
surprise,
so
right?
it must feel good to turn the tables. Did you check out the spot the Orc broadcast was pointed towards? You should. If the signal was aimed there, there must be a reason. Otherwise, she wouldn't have sent soldiers there, you see. The...
Yeah, do the... yeah. I'm going to find this damn thing. It's annoying me. I think a raw science count is just fine. Right, let's find out what this is going to take us to. Odds on it's going to be some sort of boss fight. Oh! Does that mean it's going to take us up here? Lovely. Very much. Oh. So it's kinda like a fast travel point, but you need to unlock both ends. I mean, I don't hate that. Don't hate it, don't love it. But it's nice to have. So what, like it took us up here somewhere. Right, let's keep on our adventure of running head first, hoping for Lingenberg berries. Right, Anthony. Oh, I'm just thinking.
Can I get a ride?
Science!
What a
So
fascinating
easy to be distracted in
substance.
this game. Nighttime, would they be sleeping? I could jump them one by one. Get my stuff back. Plausible.
Astonishing.
Well, I don't really know if the orc stuff sleeps. I might be better off making like an orc disruption bomb or something.
Science!
Hopefully we are faster than a mosquito.
Take a breather, little bug, as Allie would
Let's
say.
go for radio. Get the feeling we're not faster. This is mother. Empty my arsehole. It's going. Oh, that looks. So is that another wolf spider?
This counts as research, right?
Where did it go? Oh, that is terrifying. There's something. Okay, there is. Yeah, so it's another wolf spider. It's going to be bloody terrifying how that thing's disappeared, but it's night time. It's just crawled up to go to sleep. And there's always that little voice in the back of my head that's like, you can kill it. You can kill it, but yes, I could kill it, but right now that's not my priority. What I really want to do is find some goddamn Lingenberg out. Fuck you. Some of these guys honestly wake up, choose violence. There's no need for that. Oh,
One more down.
speaking of choosing violence. My greatest enemy. Oh, hi. What's this? Oh. Well, that explains why part of the mark's just. Sorry, part of the map is just grayed out. It's literally not in the game yet. Well, that's gotta be a thorn bush. You can see the thorns there. Sorry, not a thorn bush, that. You know what I mean. You can hear something with wings. Oh god, what the hell.
Science!
Another fountain. Oh yeah. I was gonna say another fountain. We're getting more and more of the thing popping up. That looks like an orc weaver. Well, maybe not even orc weaver, but there's orc over there. Maybe that's what the big thing is. It's an orc mosquito. Lovely. And it's immediately covered before we can get a bloody scan.
Another one for the compendium.
Yeah, resistant to smashing. Just over the claws then. Oh yeah, that. Oh nice, another rock receiver. Maybe we can actually do something with those. Anthony. You wonder why I shout at Anthony so much? Because I love him, but he needs to be more active. Okay, so what?
Wow. A messy workspace is a sign of true inspiration.
So it seems she's a little upset. Oh, Jesus Christ. So, I take it in the future there's gonna be a mantis added in this area. Burgle protocols. Okay. I've been watching you for a while to creepy. Oh, she's been practicing her lines. Man. I'm really getting the feeling that she's still evil, like she's the problem. And that's I mean, it's a girl's voice. Oh. Oh, hello. I mean, color me interested. Oh, is that why? Has assist. Yeehaw. What's that she's riding? A bee or an ant? An orc on the hedge. Okay. Number 7. I mean, I'm trying to be a bit sympathetic here, but at the same time, like, I thought maybe there's going to be a pinchbacker there. So for anyone that remembers, in the first game, once you beat a certain boss, you could kind of take its arm as a weapon, and that kind of looks like it. Jesus, so... we can definitely make the leather to get that made. Kinda with it, not gonna lie. Oh, hello, look. Garden snail friend. Hello. Okay. She does... This is what's gonna make me think, like, it must be the 5th kid, right? Like, we know that the shrinking process, like, when you're starting to reason, your mind isn't exactly right, and she doesn't seem like she's in a good place mentally. And she definitely hates her. And, well, it's fucking... She says she's trying to drag them kicking and screaming out of the dark, but I don't trust her. But this is kind of cool. I like this. Is this, like, maybe ranger stations and such? So can I compare to this? So does that mean there'd be something here? And there's something there. It's not really like a... It's kind of hard to tell. Unless it's literally including these lines on the map. If that is a detail, that's pretty cool. These destination like pop-ups are really delayed and really need a little bit of work, I think. So what was it? We got the reliable friend, so but that's revive faster, yeah. And depleting your regen stamina faster and exhaustion. I mean, that's not a bad thing. Right now, I'm not going to use it.
My favorite new mode of
That's what that is, right?
transportation.
You go inside, it disappears. No? Does it want me to use this to make it go away?
Science!
Yes, okay. Once we use that, it goes away, maybe.
Yeah.
Except for I can still hear it beeping, so now I
Feel
don't know
my
if
cells rehydrating.
I did do the right thing or not. I'm gonna keep circling the edge of the fountain to see if we can find a way up. I mean, glowing lights are never good. That's just a bee. Damn, the big snorer. The bee wasn't the big snorer.
Science!
What a fascinating substance.
Shut the fuck up. You have bigger problems.
Easy does it.
You're tiny little ass.
Buggy is not faring well. This counts as research. Another one for the compendium.
I never fought this boss the first time, but it's weak to slashing. That's nice. Oh dear God, your movement is horrific. Anthony, I need you to heal, buddy. You stop that. No. I hate that sound. Take your skibidi doobity bobbity and go somewhere else. I hope that's enough of a distance, and we'll remember it's here. We'll remember that this horrifying creature is here. Are you telling me the only way up there is past that thing? I found a southern decent.
Science.
I mean, if you're gonna do it, make sure you've got full health and full stamina.
unpleasant.
Hello, Ladybug. How are you doing, honey? How you doing? Orc. What we thinking? Orc lava.
This counts as research.
Weak
right?
slashing. Another one.
My bug's in dire straits.
See, he's spamming the block because I know. Really? I thought he did 3-hit combos.
Canyon is falling.
What knocked him? Anthony's down. Yeah, but what knocked him out? Is it that fucking mantis? If it's the mantis, he's on his own. He picked a fight with a ladybug and lost. Well, fuck off, Anthony, man. We're right here. We're at the precipice of potentially finding Lingenberg berries. Dick.
Let's get my bug out of trouble.
God damn it. Right, there should be an outpost nearby at least. Yeah. Motherfucking Anthony.
This one's for you, Prometheus.
Anthony is healing, yeah, because he got his fucking arse kicked. Why is he going and picking fights, you know? He's supposed to back me up. I don't know what. No! No! God damn it, not when I'm so close. I don't actually know if I'm close, I'm praying. Yeah, she's not pulling her punches right now. By she, I mean grounded. She needs to calm the fuck down. I am running low on shit. Look, you don't attack me, I don't attack you.
Right. Looks like
We
it's all
live in
still here.
relative
This counts
harmony.
as research, right?
Prick. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go die to something else. After all, this is the Get Good stream. I don't need to kill ladybugs no more. I don't see any orc zappies. So either there is no more, or they're hidden under the ground. Knowing grounded is probably number 2. We will get that bag back at some point. Oh, I don't like big areas, because big areas mean that there's room to fight, of course. That looked like a stink bug. Gas mask.
This should protect my internal organs somewhat.
So if that's correct, and you're a...
Another one for the companion.
Yeah, so you now know have power over me. Haha.
Mind control may improve their combat ability. Be
But you still
careful.
have physical attacks, of course. I'm such major evil. Your name. Did you just consume? So if I get hit, just consume all my stats with the gas mask is shattering and my health is so low. The question is my health low because it hit me or is it low because it's something else? Don't know, I wasn't paying enough attention. Okay, it seems stuck, which is nice. That means it can be cheesed if I really need to. I could go get a bow and arrow. Oh, I'm not going to have any rope, am I? To repair this. Nope, no crude rope, no nat fuzz. You son of a bitch. I don't suppose you could turn your back. Nah. Fine. You healed! Okay, maybe I left him healed, but you're just cheating now. Fuck. We commit hard enough. Going for an attack. That's the gas.
It was bound to break eventually.
We got him. Heal. So I did press to heal, however, gas mask broke, we're taking damage, it cancels out the healing. And I don't... Did I have anything where they gave me immediate health? Instantly restore some health, so that could have kept me alive. We know for the future. And gas mask broke, might as well swap it out at this point.
Exoskeleton
But we
activated.
Need to push. Like, we just... From what I can tell, that was a boss. Well, at least a mini-boss. I'm not gonna give myself too much damn credit. So my other helm broke too? Damn. Come on, keep going. I will say, I've made my game a little bit harder for myself because I've used milk molars to increase my stamina. So it's harder to decrease the stamina, which means the mutation doesn't get triggered as much. But at the same time, more stamina, more blocking, more attacks, maybe more live. He says as most of his armor's about to break and we are running out of hope. I seen something moving there. I'm really hoping that was just a particle. If it wasn't, I was gonna be gutted if fucking Major Diesel was back. Oh, we're gonna have to grab my bag from the thing. You know what? First things first. We can see the door. And we need Anthony. Locked. So, was that roughly... Maybe. Right, can Anthony respawn yet? Not available. Why? Can I just not summon him down here? Well, let's keep checking this place out for now. Hey, look, that's more... Probably an orc larva? I'm assuming it's an orc larva either way. Yeah. So it's probably another entrance. Oh, interesting though. We got another science station. Can we summon Anthony while we're outside? Okay, so yeah, there's a northern and a southern next thing. I mean, I just seen something move all the way down here.
This counts as
Past the
research,
cockroaches,
right?
I'm pretty sure. Could just be the gas, but... Wait, is that the other way up? No. We could... Can we? Before I commit to this sentence. In theory, we could build our way up. Yeah. I don't think we're supposed to though, so I'd like to find out the way it wants me to go, which I'm going to assume is via Anthony, who is still not available. Anthony, will you let him be there? Like, come on, man. Is this a way up? Before I can find you further, am I going to get jumped by a motherfucking mantis? It's somewhere too much since, you know, my stuff's gone.
This counts as research, right?
Mosquito. There is a way up there. I'm not bothering too much about it. I just want to know why I can't summon Anthony.
Science!
Irregular covalent SNPI 42Z particles.
If you guys are going to start something, I swear to God. And they're immune to gas as well, of course, yeah. Dear goodness.
It was bound to break eventually.
What broke? All my armor? No, 2 parts of my armor. Where does it put me? Right, well, anyway. What we're going to do is we're going to make our way back to the start. Right, Anthony's still not available. So that means we're doing it the slow way. But we're going to head back to the Billy Hogs? Okay. Yeah, we're heading back to Billy Hogs. We're going to respawn our loot because while I would rather not, because that's up there and that is achievable, the one that's trapped underground from the mini boss we killed, I do want to see if he's got anything unique on him. Like maybe a trinket or something worthwhile. Like, it'd feel a waste. And we'll definitely have to go back there at some point to... It probably lets us go up to open the door, but we need Anthony, who is currently taking a break. I will say it's not a mandated break, but he is entitled to them. Is that a bee carrying an
This
RB?
counts as research, right?
Technically, yes. But also probably just be stuck under the bee. It's a lot of weevils. I still would rather not look up where the hell these berries are. Because I don't know, it feels like it would ruin the game. However, I am more and more conceding to the idea that I should just accept that they're probably over there. Ignore that. You look like you're going to be hard to ignore.
Science!
What a fascinating substance.
You beg. And wherever the hell you gone.
This counts as read. Another one for the compendium.
Just a normal cockroach. And no weakness, just a bunch of resistances. Ain't you fun? And I'm gonna assume hostile. But it's not what I'm interested in fighting right now. I'm interested in getting my ship back, fixing my armor, and seeing if Anthony wants to fucking pick up the phone. I'm assuming I need to at least go back to the nest. After all, I ain't exactly gonna be able to break through roots without him. I might have to reload a save though, once we get there, just to if you haven't done it yourself, respawning loot will send it back to the just under Billy Hogs at the entrance. But it's got a bad habit of respawning it in the ground, which the whole point of the mechanic is that, hey, this is a pre-release. If a thing goes wrong and your loot ends up in the ground, as it has with that bag over there, you can spawn it over here and it won't be. But it's 50-50 it seems so far. Right. Game repair, recover backpacks. Yes. And as you can see, they have been respawned over here. And all of them are actually above the ground. That's
Right.
nice.
Looks like it's all still here.
Anthony, you wanna? No? Okay. Do a quick sort. What have we got that we don't need? I mean, that's food. I kind of want that. We don't need this. I don't think we need rotten food. I'm not really trying to make a farm. That's more rotten food, so give me this. Give me this. Definitely give me that. And honestly, the boiling gland is probably going to be more important than the silk, and we can just kind of leave the rest. What do we need the least? You know what, plant fiber. Are you gonna... No? Trash it, I guess. Action, trash, trash. I'm the trash man. There we go. Right, we'll go back, drop all our stuff off, repair our armor, repair the weapons, and we're coming up in half 10. I think, bare minimum, I want to go see what the fuck is behind that door. Question is Anthony going to let us? If the answer is no, we will end stream. If the answer is yes, Anthony and I will be suiting up and going into battle. Get out of my base. No. Especially after what happened at the bloody stand. You are not welcome. Don't know if you can parry that. Sure as hell hasn't stopped trying. Forgot we've got full inventory, so yeah, we can't harvest them. So where did all the body parts go that are harvestable then? Oh, a new thing to scan. Lovely. As I am almost dead. Right, so I assume this is like another piece of armor, maybe? Yeah, there's the robes. Fair play, fair play.
It's clean, but I worry about my mineral intake.
So Anthony just in here. I am sure as shit not unassigning him, because I don't know what that means.
It melts right off the exoskeleton.
Has there been a glitch and he's been removed from my inventory sort of deal? And the only way I can kind of keep him is this. we'll certainly maybe try a reload for the next time. But like I said, Anthony ain't here, so we are going to do a little bit of tidying and we're going to end the stream. Hog parts, we've got a new shield, the wing, larva spikes. We'll include the crow feathers there. And just shove the sap wherever it'll go. Well, we can shove that here, I guess. Right, like I said, I'm going to call it there. We have the quest to get good continues, I suppose, as I do not believe we have sufficiently got good. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you to Bearded Jenna for joining us for part of the night. We hope you enjoy, and